Ghost finally made a comeback in Game of Thrones Season 8 Episode 2. Game of Thrones fans have been wondering since a long time about what really happened to Ghost. We last saw it turns out including dire wolves in a scene adds to the CGI budget, and since the last few seasons, the show has been focusing a lot on the dragons and White Walkers, and that has been eating up a huge portion of the CGI budget. As a result, Who's the VFX supervisor for the show had mentioned about it. Oh, you'll see him again. He has a fair amount. The dire wolves in the show are loved by the fans, and they have been a part of the show since the first episode. Each of the Stark kids, so that leaves us with Ghost, and it's good to see him back. However, I really hope that Ghost plays a prominent role during the end. Hopefully he survives, or else we will get to see Ghost becoming a part of the Army of the Dead. It's highly possible. 19 details you might have missed in Game of Thrones Season 8 premiere. Spoiler: Game of Thrones Season 8 intro has been leaked online and it's completely different. Kit Harington gags after kissing Emilia Clarke in a behind-the-scenes video. HBO has released new photos from Game of Thrones Season 8 Episode 2. Lena Headey had objected to the Cersei Euron scene in Game of Thrones Season 8 premiere. Donald Trump posts a Game of Thrones meme again and HBO isn't happy. Copyright 2019 Wiki of Thrones, all contents right reserved.
Raindrop, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park pot.